I think the issue with apathy is a complicated one. I think there's always been a certain degree of apathy. I think the problem is now that we're much more we're much keener to see full engagement, and we're used to programs like Big Brother and things like that, where millions of people are tuning in, so we expect that from politics. Did we ever have a position where a huge number of people were actively engaged in politics? I think probably we look back in with rose-tinted glasses. There's no doubt at all that when issues happen that really affect people, like in America, the Vietnam War, for instance, directly affected people, and whether people were going to live to see the next year, whether their families were going to live. So I think that when you have an issue like that, then apathy falls away. At the moment, there are issues affecting younger people. Maybe people like myself are not doing a good enough job to explain to people what those issues are. I was chatting to a guy who was 18 a few months ago, and he asked me, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm an assemblyman. But he said, yeah, but what's that? I said, well, I work in politics. But what is politics? And I had to really start from the outset. Once I explained to this guy that politics was about everything around him, it was about the planning permission for his house, it was about the regulations governing the job he might get, then he was much more interested. I think all of us in politics have a responsibility to show young people that it's not something distant in a way, it's actually as integral as the food you're eating and the air you're breathing.